Hi guys, welcome back to Haunting Hunterz. Good evening guys, welcome back to Haunting Hunterz HQ. Thank you very much for joining us. We are here tonight, a return visit to the Haunted Mill. If you've seen our little live just before this video, Anne has come up 100% trumps with a little boy spirit here by the name of George. We actually only just found out about it like 20 minutes before we've just started this investigation. Did a little live and Anne has picked up straight away when I did a little walk around upstairs that there is a spirit here, so well done and thank you very much, Anne. Hi, I'm here as always.
Hi guys.
Julie's here. Tonight we are with
Hiya.
Hi guys.
Staffordshire Paranormal Explorers, James and Rhiannon, who've come out with us.
Really excited for this one.
Excited for this one.
Definitely.
They definitely are.
First one.
First one with us as well.
Yeah.
First one with us. This place dates back to 1200s, if not before. It was originally ran by monks and was taken over, became a mill, quite a substantial mill, made quite a bit of money and quite a bit of produce. But unfortunately, there was a sad incident here. A young child called George actually fell into the mill wheel and was killed, unfortunately.
We've only heard that tonight.
We've only heard that tonight, yeah.
And we've literally only heard that tonight.
A medium come for something to eat, and she said to the manager, didn't she, saying that a couple were sitting outside, and then after they come inside and said, "Is it all right if we sit inside?" And she says, "There's a little boy that was killed here. He went under the wheel in the water and drowned." And she said she was a medium, so that was very interesting because we didn't know that before when we come the first time. So it's a bit
interesting. The actual first video,
and Anne said that as well as it's a bit freaky,
which is a bit strange. But the first time, if you've not watched the first video here, guys, bob and watch that first. Might give you a bit more of an insight. We actually thought there was an older male called George here, but we're now thinking it's a young boy. So
I think
interesting.
It's both. I think it could well be both, because a lot of the time back then, the father and the son would share the same name.
Yeah, possibly.
And with those tools up there,
the same that the George's tools, so it's got to be the father and not the child.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, so hope you enjoy this one, guys. Smash a like button for us, guys. Please share it as much as you can. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, guys. It's free. It's not going to cost you anything. And you get some more mad content, especially on the lives on a Thursday or Friday night. They're getting the talk of the town. So we hope you enjoy this one, guys. And we'll see you in a second. Is that you, George? Can you do it again for us, please? I think he's a bit timid. We're going lights out.
Yeah.
Let's go lights out. Can't see a thing.
It's gone again.
Vex is going. That is crazy.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Can't get all right. Well, yeah, all right working. Don't know what from there.
Just hear a voice then? Like, ooh, like a little kid's voice.
I spoke, but
I thought
No.
I'd just seen a flash down there.
George, are you with us here now? Can you bang on something for us? Please?
There are loads of things to play with on the floor that won't harm you in any way. And they make lovely flashy lights, all different colours. Can you try and make one of those go off for us, please?
just did a bit of a FUD then.
Yeah. Turn this down a bit. Don't be afraid, George. You can come and talk to us. You can come and hold our hands if you want to. You can come and play with the teddy bears that are scattered around. Or just by the steps going down or coming up, there's a device that'll make a sound if you go near it and light up. Rex is going
Rex.
again.
That made me jump.
Thank you. Is that you, George?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, instantly. Thank you, George.
There's another teddy
again.
down there,
Wow.
George.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just going to go come off night vision to show you guys. George, if that is you, can you set it off for us again, please?
I feel like something touching my leg.
Dear,
Yeah,
which side?
this side.
Is that you, George?
Tap behind me.
Yeah.
I heard that. That was dead loud.
That was really loud.
If you're behind me at the moment, can you go over to that aerial?
It just goes really, really bad.
Just- Touch that metal stick for me, please.
Rex.
Rex is going again. Wow.
He's loving Rex.
He is. Thank you, George.
Thank you.
That is very good of you. Thank you very much. At the other end of the walkway, George, by the window, there's another teddy bear. Could you go and set that one off for us, please? If you'd like to. Just below the window, there's another teddy bear. Would you like to set that one off?
Got a glowing foot. Does your foot always glow?
On the bear?
Yeah.
I've never noticed that before.
I can't see it.
It's got a
from
glow-
there.
Oh, it is
foot.
glowing.
It is.
That's weird.
It actually looks like the teddy bear's
Yeah.
glowing
Really?
altogether.
He's never done that before.
No, it's just one of the feet to me.
Yeah, the left
right.
one.
Yeah.
Well, the left as you look.
Left, yeah, you're
Yeah.
looking
That's
at.
right.
Yeah. Wow. Well, Rex again. Thank you, George.
Thank you.
He's definitely here.
Yeah.
Guys, we've just actually, I mean, we're back. If you look at my, there is a train going past.
Yeah.
It's not a ghost train either, by the way.
It's the real one.
It's a real train.
Real deal.
And they are very long ones as well going past here. 5 years later. We've actually, before I actually turn the record button, press the record button, I was actually
Rex.
going again. Thank you, George. Are you trying to tell us you're here with us? Thank you. Wow. Thank you, George. Do you...
Loving Rex.
We've never had Vex that active. Thank you.
Thank you.
His other, if you touch his other paw, that one lights up too.
Or his head.
That won't. It's going faster.
I think it was I think Vex's head was a bit smashed by the beast, I think. George, if you're here, there is balls on the floor.
I've just seen a white figure, white something here.
Is there? Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. My hair's gone on end. George, I know you're only young. We're not sure how old you are. And I'm not sure how old you are, George, but...
Again.
Wow. None of us are moving.
No.
We are not moving. There's nothing vibrating. George, if you've got the energy, or if it would help, the window that I'm looking at now by the stairs, could you show yourself in front of it? Would that help you to show your shadow to us?
Touching my fucking leg.
On your leg?
Mm-hmm.
Your right leg.
Yeah.
George, thank you for touching Julie. Could you do it to me, James or Rianne?
Yeah.
You're
Touch
more,
everyone else, not me.
You're more than welcome to.
Geese.
That's some geese on the pond outside.
You know, because you've got trackers on and you feel your tracker touch your leg,
Yeah.
because it's not touching your leg, but then it's
Touching
touching your
it.
leg. That's what it's like. Here
Yeah.
and down here.
Is it? Try to use that window, George. See if it'll show you up. See if it'll show your outline or your figure. That's going again, and I ain't even moving. Thank you, George. Obviously, you like using Vex to show you here. I've just seen something moving by them stairs.
That's why I saw all that flash light.
Yeah, I've just seen the same thing, but not bright. It was like a very shady grey light.
Well, you know, like an orb.
Yeah.
When you see an orb on the TV,
Yeah. Thank you.
I saw like normal light there, but then when I saw something here, it was like an orb moving.
Was it? Vex is going crazy.
Yeah.
Vex is going crazy.
Heard movement then as
Yeah, I
well.
heard movement. It
I
sounded
did.
like back here.
Yeah, I heard that.
Almost.
Oh, that was my kneecap.
That's the.
There's a chain there.
That's-
Yeah.
I turned round and realised how close James is.
Yeah.
Notice how we're all huddled in the middle.
I'll be honest, at the moment I'm nicking off your IR light. Mine's gone dead before I've even
Has it?
started, and it was charged. I charged them both up,
Yeah.
the camera
No way.
and the IR light, and it's just completely and utterly dead. I've got an IR torch, luckily, so I'll be able to use it.
I'll whack it up a bit.
I'm just working off yours.
George, if you can you do something more significant for us, please? Could you move one of the balls that are on the floor? Could you throw one of them for us? If you've got the energy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just in front of Rex, George, the teddy dog, there's a ball. Can you move that for us, please? Just push it a little bit for us.
It's got a ballon and it flashes lights.
It'll jingle as well. If you need energy, use ours. Or if you haven't got much energy to do things like that, can you push Rex over or something like that, something smaller? Thank you.
Thank you.
It's always on command as well.
It is.
It is weird, isn't it? Every time we ask, it does it. Thank you, George. That's really nice of you. We will be doing something later, George, that we'll have a device that we hopefully will be able to hear your voice that you'll be able to communicate through, you're more than welcome to do that. Or if there is any spirits here with you as well, or anybody that resides here, you're also welcome to try that. I've just seen it again at the bottom of the stairs. The same shadowy light.
See, I'm sure I heard movement.
Did you?
Only slightly though. Coming from
It's
that
not.
direction.
It's not dead bright. It's like a little grey, like a misty light. It just goes whoosh, and it's gone again. But it's not bright at all. I actually wish Anne was here now because I think. Thank you, George.
Thank
Was
you.
Thank you.
George, come away from it a second. Thank you. George, if that was you at the top of the stairs then, can you set Vex off again for us, please? Maybe it wasn't George.
Or is there someone else here?
If there's somebody else here, can you set it off for us again, please? Whatever is at the top of them stairs, I don't think it is George. I'm getting a different vibe from there.
Don't say things like that.
No, well, I'm getting down here. I think George is here somewhere. I think George is actually near us and quite inquisitive.
Oh.
Thank you, George.
Thank you.
So you are near us, George. Thank you.
And obviously over there.
But over there, I feel like there's somebody either unsure of us or
Just watching us.
watching
Yeah.
George or watching George in a protective way.
Yeah, well, it's interesting.
That's a feeling I'm getting. But George is definitely, he's here somewhere, George is. Thank you, George.
Thank you, George.
Thank you.
Is
Thank
that your
you.
dad over by the stairs there? Could you light up the dog again for us now, if that's your dad?
Oh,
Thank you,
Thank you,
George.
George.
thank you.
Did you used to come to work here with your dad?
Did you hear that noise?
Up at all that. It was like it was scared by that other voice shouting.
Yeah, it didn't come on at all,
No.
did it?
No.
That is weird. George, if you're here, obviously we don't mean to hurt you or harm you. You might remember me and Julie here last time. I'm sorry if we missed you. We actually thought you were older. But in fact, now I'm thinking about it, was it you that prodded me up here in the back?
Because it would have been low down.
Because it was low down in my back. Was that you,
Yeah.
George, saying you were here?
You know, if that flashes. Oh, God.
If it was you, George, can you make Vex go off for us, please? Light him up again for me. The more I think about it now, the more it makes sense.
Yeah, because it was tiny.
Yeah, it was
Short.
lower back, just my belt line there, and I was actually standing here, and I thought it was John and Ben mucking around, but it wasn't.
Just goosed.
Yeah, I mean.
Because obviously, if you're an adult, you'd poke more around the shoulders.
Yeah, or
wouldn't
you tap
Yeah.
on the shoulder
Yeah.
or something
But it was
like
proper.
that.
It was proper,
Yeah.
just like belt height sort of thing. It was. I mean, it wasn't a nasty poke. It was just a proper finger poke.
It was shocking because you were not
Yeah, 'cause I
expecting
jumped.
it. That's like the thing
Yeah.
that happened
Yeah.
to me though at the Demon
Demon
House.
House, wasn't it? Exactly the same. If
That-
you've not seen the first video, guys, obviously here at the Haunted Mill, check the bit out where I was touched, where we're standing now. Now we're back again. We're getting George the child through. It actually makes more sense that I think it was him that poked me in the back, and you know it's actually filling out a bigger story now, which is.
So,
I keep.
I heard that.
That might have been my stomach. There's a move round there. and you're funny.
James gonna nip your Pringles.
It's getting peckish.
George, if you're here, if you have got the energy, can you rattle the chains that are hanging for us? Or the tools that are on the table behind us, I presume they might have been your dad's, could you move them for us? Or could you ask anybody else here to do it for them? To ask them to move them for us?
Like a scratch. Where's it coming from?
I just did a little breath and that dead thing for little footsteps here.
That was dead funny then how you said that.
I'm trying not to. I'm really feeling his ear, but I don't want to be loud and scare him. That's how I'm feeling. It's like
It was a loud thud then.
Yeah, I heard
I felt that in the floor. It's weird how Rex has gone quiet now.
Yeah.
George, if you're still here, obviously that's very good of you to show us, you know, that you're here on Rex. Could you do something a little bit more significant for us? Me and James have got cameras, so could you show yourself in front of us, you know, front of the cameras to us? Come and stand between us here. You could come and stand round, you know, stand between us and show us that you're here. Or something that's very good, if you'd like to talk into the microphone of this camera.
Just felt something like pulling on me jeans on me right knee then.
Have you?
Have you?
Yeah.
And that was actually after I said, come and stand between us, and that is right
felt
between
that.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, George.
Still feel it
Thank
now a little
you.
bit.
Have you?
My right knee. I can't see it moving at all. Just felt it pull away from my skin.
That's how my trousers
Yeah.
How yours
are
felt?
on my leg.
I haven't had that feeling as yet.
Me neither.
Definitely, I'm getting that feeling. He's like not running around, but I feel like he's like walking,
Yeah.
just toddling around. I don't know how old he is. I'm going to try it. George, if you're here, can you knock your age on something? Was it?
Yeah. Well, I've just stood to the side now because I was kind of blocking any
Like a path?
path if it wanted to come over to this area.
George, if you're still here, can you try and run up and down here for us, please? Maybe we could play a little game with you. It'd be brilliant if you could roll one of the balls to us and we'll roll it back.
I feel like I'm going forward all the time.
Yeah, it does. It's weird,
I feel
isn't it?
like I'm swaying.
In the middle. Yeah. George, I've got some pennies here for you.
Often I'm going forward.
I keep doing
I've got some pennies here for you, George.
That's strange.
It is a funny feeling, isn't it? I've got some change here for you, George. I'm going to put it... I can't see a thing where I'm walking. I'm going to put it down by the stairs here. I'm not sure if something's just pulled my hoodie, but I'm not sure if I just touched the side of the stool. I'm going to put this change by the music box and the rempod. If you go near it, it'll light up like that. And put some pennies there for you, George. They're yours, George. So if you want them, you can come and get them if you want to. If you've got the energy, you can throw them at us or roll them down the floor. But they are yours. You're welcome to take them. I can't see a thing. Where's that pigeon? There it is.
You could go.
Oh, God, that made me jump then. See, George, they light up. So if you'd like to play with them, you're more than welcome to. Or take one with you. You're more than welcome to. I can't see a thing at all.
It's weird how Rex isn't going off then.
Yeah, it's like, obviously, guys, we're actually in, obviously, the mill is a working pub. We're actually upstairs filming. A guy came in about 10 minutes ago and shouted up to us to make sure we were okay, and he was locking up. Since that's happened, George seems to have gone quiet. So maybe it's...
I've seen a light.
Again? Over there? Which
Thought
side?
it was an eye all light, but yours is facing this way and it is
Mine's
road.
empty,
It's
mine's
here.
Yeah, but you won't see an eye all that normal vision.
Well, why do we keep seeing something white?
What, over there?
Is it from one of the screens?
I don't know. But when they stop.
Like that? Is it that?
No. Even
Huh?
when you've stopped, it's
What,
doing
like
it.
that? So I'm like that, so it's not off my
It's-
screen. And
it's
James
what-
is facing the other way anyway.
And yeah,
But when you both of you are still, then it's just
It
doing
was
it
going
again.
across, was it?
Let's play my eyes, playing tricks on me or something, but I keep seeing white something.
But that's what I thought I saw at the top of the stairs. Not dead bright, but like a shady, creamy colour, sort of, how can you say? A little bit of a hazy mist, I think. Yeah, so we think this guy shouted up to us just to check, and we think he scared him off a bit, so he might have gone quiet for a little bit, so we'll just give him a few minutes to see if we can...
Excused.
Yeah, it's weird,
why don't
isn't
you
it?
just exhale then, like breathe out?
No,
No, I've just goosed, but I've just heard something down there.
Weird, like a breath.
would you?
Yeah,
See, I'm just breathing
Yeah,
like
you
this.
yeah. No, it was like a
No.
proper, like that kind of
No.
thing.
See, my gut feeling is, so you know, there's like another person on the stairs,
Yeah.
which like, obviously could have been his dad. His dad might have been like, "Come on, George, like time to go," kind of thing.
Possibly, good call, yeah.
And obviously Rex has gone quiet
Yeah, he's gone
since
proper
then.
dead thingy.
Yeah, if there's a man here, and you don't want us to be here now. That was outside, was it then?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
there's a car going or something. Can you try and make a loud noise for us now, please? Well, if they're your tools over there, can you bang one of them down on the unit for us? On the table?
That was a beast.
It was Rihanna.
Oh, was it?
Yes!
Oh,
Beast 2?
Play for everything. She wants a McDonald's.
McDonald's is calling.
At the moment, it only seems to be responding to you two, like Simon and
it's
Julie.
strange, isn't it?
But
Oh,
that's because it might know you from
yeah,
last time.
from last time. That's
And obviously
Yeah.
it might feel comfortable because they know you, might feel comfortable in speaking with you.
possibly. I'm really getting the feeling that we misjudged him last time and we thought it was an older guy. And now, when I was touched last time, I was touched just here.
Yeah.
Now I think it is George, little George. I really do. George, if you can remember me from last time when you touched me, I don't mind you doing it again. Thank you for doing it. I'm sorry that we didn't realise it was you. We actually thought it was possibly your dad, your father, or somebody. You're going to have to start feeding her, James. Blimey.
Off that card already.
She's been at the Spirits, we know. I've seen it. Definitely. George, don't be afraid of us. If it is, you're still here and just being a bit cautious. If your dad's with you, in fact, you know, we don't mean George any harm or you. We just want to communicate. So we will be doing things that you can try and communicate with us. You're more than welcome to. And we might even be able to actually hear your voice if you'd like to tell us anything or even try and tell your story of what happened.
What was
What was that?
Was that behind you or was it behind
No,
you?
it was over there.
That was over there. That was a table.
That was dead loud.
That was loud, that was, because I turned around as well
I did
then.
ask for that before. Can you bang something on the table? Can you try and do that again for us now, please?
Oh, God.
Wow.
That's I think that's shadow detector.
Was it?
But it's the light on the side went off as well, so it could be proximity, like something coming in close to it.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. It's weird how we've heard that noise there first as well. Just drawing us to that. Just behind that aerial that you've just touched, there's a ball on top of the chain. Can you touch that now for us, please? There's also a ball on the table. I'm surprised that didn't go off when that
Yeah,
table
that's...
was just banged.
What's that?
That's proximity, that's something getting close to it.
Can you go even closer for us, please?
Will it hurt you at all?
Ooh.
Thank you.
You try your hardest to make the lights light up on the top now, please. I do get that constant feeling like I'm being pushed standing here.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep wanting to go forward.
Yeah, swayed. That's how I've
Yeah.
been feeling since we've got here.
Yeah, it is weird. Ooh. Thank you.
Because none of us are moving at all now.
No,
so
we're
it's
solid
definitely
still.
there.
Yeah, we're all here solid. In the middle again. Ooh, down the chain.
Yeah, try your hardest to go over to that metal stick that's sticking out of that black box. Just shows more colours on the top of it. You know, on your camera where the...
Oh,
Thank you.
doing it again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's chain again. On the camera where at the bottom it shows that where the microphone's recording.
The movement.
That's just shot up on mine and none of us did anything, so that'll be interesting.
That might be an EVP then.
EVP,
Yeah,
possibly.
that is interesting. These cameras, guys, I don't know if you've seen some of our videos, these seem to pick up EVPs absolutely brilliantly. And even Julie's picked them up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Even Julie's picked up stuff I've missed actually through the microphone on this camera. So,
I don't even bother doing EVPs anymore.
No,
to be
I
honest.
don't.
No. See, that could be off the light then. It obviously, yeah.
But the light's pointing towards. The light's
No,
pointing
that was the rem as well.
Yeah,
that went off.
that's
Yeah.
like that's pointing towards
Yeah.
Leanne.
That's it.
But if I come that way,
Because it is only an IR light. It's not actually shining a light that could
No.
cast a shadow. I don't get that.
yeah, because our light's pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just trying to debunk this, guys. Obviously, we're thinking the IR's making it set off, but the IR now is like looking at it. But as soon as I take it away,
It's going off.
possibly it could be. But that doesn't explain the other ones.
No.
No.
Obviously, the
Proximity of it,
proximity
yeah.
sensor.
Yeah, that's the shadow going off now. I'm sure it just went because I was looking, I keep headbutting that chain. When I looked round at you to say, oh, it might be, the noise that come through them was like the rempod on it. But that is going into it when you move that.
Well, I'm looking at you now.
Nothing.
Nothing.
What was that noise?
What was I walking? That was a bloke's voice. Did
I
you hear
heard
that
that.
bloke's voice?
I heard that.
I heard that. Did you hear that?
Hello?
Over here.
Is anyone there? Did you tapping?
I heard that tap.
Down here.
I heard 2 taps.
Down here.
I've just felt my hoodie getting tugged in as well.
Yeah, but that's what I felt down here.
Yeah.
There's definitely something that he's playing. It's playing.
Yeah.
That was a big bang.
That was.
That was.
Did you hear that one?
Yeah.
But everyone's gone.
There is literally no one in the car park apart from our cars. Mine and yours car, that is it.
Can you see out there?
Yeah. There's nothing on the car park.
Where we go now? Jude's going to fall over.
There is just our cars. I won't be walking around with no light on. There is nothing outside. I don't even see if I can. No, it won't say all that. The stairs are there.
Well, that makes that bang in that voice even more, I don't know, even more paranormal then.
Yeah, because there's nobody in here.
Coming in.
There's nobody in it. It's all shut up now.
Yeah.
There's nobody. We're the only people in the building.
If that was you making that loud bang, could you do that again for us, please?
That's me. That's me.
Our backs has just all of a sudden stopped.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? I'm getting that really funny feeling of falling over now. George, are you still here? Can you give us a sign that you're still here, George?
I just keep feeling like I'm swaying.
Yeah.
It's horrible. I've never felt like that before.
It actually feels like we're on a boat,
Yeah.
like on a ship.
And you're trying to like stand still almost.
Yeah, I can't,
Drunk and have none.
yeah, I can't actually stand up and not move. I'm having to lean on something to keep my balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a funny
That's
feeling.
weird.
Yeah, it is a funny feeling.
And it's weird how we're all feeling like that as
Yeah. It's like you're on a boat and it's sort of... The feeling is, guys, how I'm moving my camera, you're sort of feeling like you're doing this, but also forwards and backwards like that. And we're all feeling it, which is a strange feeling. As always, guys, if you see anything or hear anything different to us, drop it in the comments, guys.
What was that?
I heard the noise then.
I didn't that time.
I didn't.
That's me turning around then. George, if you are still here, do you want a little bit of time just to get to know us a bit more? Do you want us to leave you alone for a couple of minutes?
Is there anybody else here that'd like to communicate with us?
That's my uncle.
It's,
I did break it years ago, so.
we hope you are still here, George. Top of the stairs behind me. You've got some pennies there for you, George. You can come and pick them up and take them with you. By all means, you can come and collect them. What was that? What the hell was that? Is that Rianne?
Mackie's calling in.
Rianne's turning into the Beast?
Yeah.
The Beast 2? You get the feeling James McDonald's going to cost us a fortune,
Yeah.
can't?
I'll have everything.
Everything.
It's strange how much it's kind of changed up here at the moment.
Yeah, it's
gone quite quiet now. We've had, you know, possible voices, a lot of activity with Rex.
yeah, it's
The proximity was going off on the Malrem down there.
but all of a sudden it's just gone.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's the timer into that.
Yeah, there is. If you can hear a bit of a ticking, guys, there is actually a timer behind us. It runs all the lights outside, so there is a little bit of a ticking.
I was expecting it to be a lot worse. Actually, it's not that noticeable. You know, when you hear in
No, because you can still hear a lot. It is. I mean, you only have to take one footstep on this floorboard, and it's, you know, you can hear it, and
yeah.
it's.
Anyone else feel dizzy up here?
Yeah,
I've
I'm starting to feel really uncomfortable.
I just feel weird because I just feel like I'm moving all the time, like
it's
swaying.
swaying.
Yeah, it's that
Yeah.
strange. I've never had that feeling before though.
No, we didn't last time either, did we?
No.
Maybe it's something's trying to build up, and it's, you know, trying to
Using us or-
Yeah.
using us, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible George could have been worn out, if you know what I mean, because he's only young, isn't he? He's a young, obviously if he's a young spirit, his energy is going to deplete a lot faster than obviously somebody older, I'd have thought. Drop it in the comments what you think of that, guys. Do you think children obviously have less energy? Or, you know, do they have the same as an adult? What was that flash?
The light's gone off behind you. Outside.
What
What was that?
was that?
That was a knock.
It's loud as anything.
A knock? That was like somebody coming up behind me.
Mm.
What the hell was it? What was it, honestly? What was that noise?
Don't have a clue.
Was it down your end?
No,
No,
it was down
it
that
sounded
corner.
like it was
Yeah.
behind you.
Behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it always behind me? It sounded like, you know, the old hoppers that are down here?
That's where it was. It was down that corner.
That's a chain.
Yeah.
It sounded like somebody shutting a hopper door or something like that.
I didn't.
Strange.
Did anyone else hear that there?
Did anyone think they could hear voices?
I thought
Yeah.
you were a screaming man as the train was going
Yeah,
past.
I felt like I heard something, but I'm thinking, no, is it the train?
I know, it was weird.
I
It was
couldn't
like
hear that.
it was like it was kind of doing it, but trying to mask it by the train noise.
Yeah,
going
that's
past.
what I thought.
Yeah.
That's weird. I thought I heard a bit of voice at the start, but then I thought it was a train, but
It was like a man screaming.
screaming.
That's weird.
The sound, yeah, the sound will pick that up.
Something comes through again.
Yeah. Wonder if there's any stories linked to the railway as well.
Possibly. I'm not aware of anything on this part here.
No.
Did you just hear that?
Music.
I heard
No, I heard it.
that. I heard that
Did
just
ya?
before I sniffled.
Yeah, it was like a.
Yeah, I heard that.
It actually showed up on my, obviously the speaker screen at the bottom before I heard it. It was like a. I can't believe I'm standing with my back to these stairs, to be honest. It actually feels like, I don't know whether something's building up or...
What is that?
What is that?
What was it?
It's like a.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Like that.
But it's a deep,
Yeah.
isn't it? So,
I can't eat that.
I've only heard it once.
I've just heard that.
Have you just heard that as well?
Yeah.
What the hell's...
You know, we've all heard it
Why
at
is
different
it?
times.
My ears feel as if they're going weird now.
Why could I see a light behind you and Rianne? I was looking, obviously I'm looking, I've got my screen there, but behind you and Rianne there was like a light behind the both of you on the roof. I thought it was James's screen, but James is not pointing that way.
Oh, on the roof?
Yeah, the roof behind you. But it's gone now. Something's building up. Something's definitely building up, guys. I know. Something's building up. I think what we'll do, guys, we're going to give them 10 minutes. I think they actually need to regain their power. I think George has tried his hardest and he's really shown us, bless him, that, you know, he is here. He's communicated through Rex a lot. So possibly he's tired out a bit. So I'm going to leave the change on the stairs. I'm going to leave the camera running on the tools. Hopefully that'll last a bit longer. So if you're here, George, or any other spirits, please move something on that bench while we're not here.
The noise that we heard from there on the camera as well. See if you
Yeah,
can the camera.
possibly.
Train.
Possibly. Obviously another train.
No, it was only a single.
That was
just
only a small one, wasn't it? It's
Yeah.
as if that was dead strange.
It was.
Strange, wasn't it?
That was like a man screaming. Yeah, shall we give it
Well,
5 and then?
Yeah, give it 5.
Obviously the locked off still running. So
Yeah, I shall leave that going. That should be good for an hour. So we'll have a 5-minute break, guys. We'll see if George can recuperate himself or anybody else that's here, and we'll be back in a second.